Hi guys, Joanna here. The temperature has really gone up, right? So it's time to actually level up your perfume game. Today's video, I will be talking about long-lasting summer perfumes for men and women. So having said that, I won't be just talking about refreshing, citrusy, clean scents to use this summer. The special thing about the perfumes that I'm going to talk about today is that they are long lasting. And what I mean by long lasting is that these perfumes are tried and tested to last at least 6 hours. So if you're looking for perfume to use under the heat, then this video is for you. By the way, if you're new here, my name is Joanna and I do reviews and recommendations of affordable and luxury fragrances in my channel. Now, if that sounds appealing to you, then please do keep watching and maybe consider subscribing. All the perfumes that I'm going to talk about today have the same vibe, okay? They are all unisex, and of course, since they're all summer freshies, they all give that cooling, refreshing, and clean vibes. I know that it's not easy to find long-lasting summer freshies. That's why I decided to do this video for you guys. So I'm gonna start off with a fragrance that actually inspired me to do this video. And this is Icy Fizz by Juice Parfums. I received this in PR recently, and I've actually tested this in Exxon's last March. And you guys, this is such a refreshing, cooling green scent. The brand actually described this fragrance as a modern fougere. So when I talk about fougere, that means something very green and kind of like damp. So imagine like a forest vibe. This fragrance will definitely make you feel that you are spritzing some icy perfume on you. This fragrance gives off that cold and green feeling. I think that's the reason why they consider this as a modern fougere, because of that cooling sensation that you will feel for quite some time after you spray this perfume. This starts off very fougere-like, but imagine like an icy fougere, and then as it dries down, it becomes fresh and aquatic. This, in my opinion, is unisex. However, it's leaning a little bit more masculine because of that fougere vibes. And also, since the dry down of this fragrance is very aquatic, plus it also has a very masculine type lavender along with some coumarin and pepper, it definitely gives off that masculine vibes. But if you're a woman who enjoys lavender and green kind of scent, you will like Icy Fizz as well. Guys, this perfume lasts. And what I mean is like above 8 hours. And the first 2 hours of this perfumes really projects as well. My husband used this yesterday before going to work around 9 a.m. and the house basically just smells like Icy Fizz. And when he came back around 5 p.m., guys, I could still smell it on him. And no, he didn't respray, okay? He left the bottle at home. I was very impressed with the longevity of this fragrance, even though I may not use this because this is leaning more masculine. For my taste, I enjoyed smelling this on my husband, and he loved this fragrance too. He told me that it's very long lasting and he could smell it on himself the entire day. I highly recommend this if you're looking for an icy cold kind of perfume. And for Juice Parfums, I have a discount code that you can use, which is joanna10, and it will save you 10% off. Once again, Icy Fizz by Juice Parfums, your icy cold, green, and aquatic scent. Next up is another cooling fragrance, and this is an oldie but a goodie, Stairway to Heaven by Juliette Mad. This fragrance has been hyped several years ago because of that unique cooling sensation as well that it gives when sprayed. This starts off very fizzy, aldehydic and bubbly. So imagine it smells like very metallic and clean and slightly soapy. And then as it dries down, I don't know why, but I am getting some strawberry notes in here. In the note breakdown, it says red berries. So I think that's why I am getting some strawberry nuance in here. It is quite strong and it has a very unique note of gunpowder, which I haven't really seen in a lot of perfumes. And guys, this really feels like cold powder. So I guess that is the gunpowder note. This fragrance, same as Icy Fizz, will definitely give you an instant cooling sensation. This is so beautiful, especially in the air. And guys, this is very long lasting. Same as Icy Fizz, easily 8+ hours. This to me somehow smells like a strawberry flavored minty gum. So if you like that idea, then I highly recommend you checking out Stairway to Heaven. Such a unique fragrance. The texture is very unique as it is very aldehydic, cold, and at the same time powdery. Having said that, this is a complex, fresh scent that I think is worth checking out, especially if you are into niche fragrances, because this is a unique scent. Highly recommend it. I feel like this brand, Juliet Mad, is not really accessible. I got mine from Raffinad Perfumery, so just in case you're interested, I have a discount code for Raffinad as well, so you can check out Stairway to Heaven, a very unique, cold, aldehydic, powdery, fresh summer scent. This will literally make you feel like you are walking in the clouds while chewing a strawberry minty gum. Stairway to Heaven by Juliet Mad. Very, very long lasting. Next up is another fragrance that makes you feel cool instantly. You or Someone Like You by Etat Libre. And guys, this is basically a virgin mojito with plenty of ice. This fragrance is definitely cooling as well. Same as Icy Fizz and Stairway to Heaven, you will definitely feel that icy, cool feeling as soon as you spray this. This is very heavy in mint and grapefruit. Those are the notes actually that are stand out to me, and it is just very green and uplifting. It has a clean musk in the base that kind of balance out the greenness of this fragrance. I enjoy wearing this fragrance when it is scorching hot outside. You will definitely feel clean all day when you wear this fragrance. Highly recommend it if you are looking for a minty and citrusy clean fragrance. Very unisex. Actually, all of the perfumes that I'm going to talk about today are all unisex. That is You or Someone Like You by Etat Libre. Next up is another oldie but a goodie, Still Life by Olfactive Studio. And I am so happy that I finally have a bottle of this one. It's been on my wish list for quite some time, and glad to receive this perfume from Olfactive Studio. And guys, this is your fresh, spicy, citrusy, green, unisex scent. This will instantly make you feel cool and fresh, just like the rest of the perfumes today. This has a prominent yuzu, so basically it smells like lemon water. I love to wear this fragrance when it is scorching hot outside. I have used up, I think, 2 sample sizes of this fragrance, and I am very happy to finally have a bottle in my collection because I think that this really stands out under the heat. This fragrance is not loud and overpowering, which I love. It is something that radiates from within, but at the same time, it is also long lasting. It is not a beast mode projector. However, it lasts on the skin. To me, this kind of smells like you just took shower. So I really enjoy that feeling. It has a very interesting combo of rum, galbanum, star anise, cedar, and amber. Even though it has those interesting note combo, it is very well blended. This to me just smells so crisp and clean and fresh. To me, this is the scent of someone who just stepped out of the shower. It makes me feel instantly clean as well every time I wear it. Highly recommend, guys. And with Olfactive Studio, by the way, I have 15% off in case you're interested in checking out Still Life. Well, next up is such an amazing fragrance, 195 AC by Agatho Parfums. And this is basically my favorite fig scent. This is so strong and potent. 195 AC is for someone who enjoys fig, incense, and sandalwood in their fragrances. It's the most luxurious smelling fig fragrance that I've ever tried. And you know, of course, because it's from Agatho Parfums, I really love this brand as they have soul in them. I've talked about their perfumes actually in my channel several times, and I mentioned that their fragrances are of really high quality. I discovered them when I was in Exans, and I was just like blown away by the quality of their fragrance. Imagine like Amouage level, okay? That's the kind of quality that we are talking about. Anyway, back to 195 AC. This is their bestseller for a reason. This to me smells like a combo of Parisian musk and my beloved Le Labo Santal 33. And guys, this is very strong yet very refreshing. This has a very prominent fig, black tea, cardamom, as well as oud, jasmine, and patchouli in the base. So now that you heard the note breakdown, it really sounds very potent, right? Because it is. The oud that is in here is not animalic at all. It is perfectly blended with the fig and the tea and the incense in here. So it is a fragrance that is refreshing, but at the same time has a lot of depth in it. 195 AC will definitely make you feel cool and fresh all day long. This lasts 8+ hours, okay, and eternal on clothes. So yeah, I highly recommend this fragrance. It is very unisex, however, leaning a little bit more masculine, but I will wear it. Actually, this is more on my shelf than my husband. Highly recommend you checking this one out if the sound of fig, tea, incense, and oud in a fragrance makes you interested. 195 AC by Agatho Parfums, the most luxurious fig incense fragrance that I've ever tried. Next up is once again by Agatho Parfums, and this one is called Adone. Adone or Adone, but I think it's Adone. And guys, this time, this is a fresh floral fragrance. However, I mentioned floral, but it is not an indolic one. Definitely, this to me is a green rose. So that's what I mean by floral. This has like a very watery green rose that smells very fresh. Like imagine like a budding rose. So, you know, hence it still smells a little bit green. And then that green rose is combined with grapefruit, jasmine, and wisteria. This is such a light and airy floral essence that will make you instantly feel clean and refreshed. I love this fragrance as well from Agatho. Definitely worth checking out. This is unisex. It is very light and airy, a little bit soapy as well, but this one is very potent once again. This as well will last you more than 8 hours on your skin and on your clothes. You will definitely feel fresh and clean when you wear this fragrance. I highly recommend it if the idea of green rose and soapy clean jasmine appeals to you. Okay, this is not indolic at all. Once again, this is just fresh and soapy green rose. Yeah, so that is Adone by Agatho Parfums. Next up is Dubai Reverie from Vivamor Parfums. If you watch my channel, you know how much I enjoy this scent. This is another long-lasting freshie. This has a very prominent vetiver, clementine, black currant, cedar, and sweet amber and musk in the base. Definitely refreshing and unisex vibes. This to me smells like a combo of Baldefrique by Byredo and Ex Nihilo's Flor Narcotique. So if you love those two fragrances, rest assured you will love Dubai Reverie as well. This is an amazing summer scent, in my opinion. It is sweet and ambery. However, the ginger in here gave this fragrance that zing and coolness, so it make you feel refreshed and energized. And at the same time, it has that clementine and sweet vanilla that just balances out this fragrance. So this is not your ordinary citrus fragrance as well, because of the ginger and the sweet vanilla in here. Love the twist that is done here, because this is not really like a dupe of Baldefrique or Flor Narcotique. As mentioned, this is like a combo of those two. The black currant that is in here really gave this fragrance life. I highly recommend it. I know Vivamor is kind of known for caramel pop and dark indulgence and a lot of other gourmands. However, this freshie is really, really good. Yeah, once again, Dubai Reverie by Vivamor Parfums, a very unisex, citrusy scent to use this summer. Next up is Bois Imperial by Essential Parfums. And if you watch my channel, you know how much I love this fragrance. This is done by my favorite perfumer, Quentin Bish, and this is such a refreshing, aromatic, woody, and spicy scent that is just perfect to use this summertime. This has a very interesting combo of basil, akigala wood, patchouli, and ambroxan that just smells very clean and at the same time very sophisticated. This is a kind of fragrance that I love to smell on me, and at the same time I love smelling on a man. I love when my husband wears this fragrance. I don't know why, but I actually find this fragrance sexier on a man. Bois Imperial is giving me like CEO vibes in casual wear. Like, you know, imagine like a man in simple jeans and white shirt, and you just imagine him to be smelling that effortless good. Yeah, that is Bois Imperial. This is for someone who's into fresh, aromatic, and woody scent, okay? This is very strong. You don't need to overspray in order to be smelled, and I highly recommend it. I know a lot of women like me love wearing this fragrance as well. However, this is perfect for men as well because, as mentioned, I love smelling this on a man. Bois Imperial, your effortless, sexy, aromatic, and woody scent that lasts. Right, next up is Red Dakota by Ded Cool. And guys, this is such an affordable summer freshie. So if you can find it where you live, I just recommend you to check it out. This is the juiciest and freshest clementine orange and red berries with some woody notes in the background. I love how refreshing this perfume smells like. I just feel like I am the juiciest and freshest person when I wear this fragrance. My husband loved this on me as well. Like every time I wear this, I get a compliment by my husband. Yeah, because it is fresh, but at the same time, it just gives you that factor. I don't know how to explain it. I love this fragrance, especially when it's scorching hot outside. And guys, I was actually very impressed as this fragrance really lasts, okay? And for the price point, let's say this lasts minimum 6 hours. This has the least longevity in today's list. However, it doesn't mean that it is short-lived, okay? It is there. Let's say first 2 hours is giving like a good projection. However, as time goes by, it becomes a skin scent, but you know, it gives you that perfect scent bubble. Very impressed with this fragrance. Another unisex scent. I highly recommend this if you are looking for a long-lasting, fresh and juicy orange scent. Look no further. Red Dakota by Ded Cool. Oh, next up is Tília by Marc Antoine Barrois. Oh, and what can I say? Guys, this is another masterpiece by Quentin Bish. So far, actually, I feel like this is one of the best released this year. Why? Because it is very unique. This has a very prominent linden blossom note. So it is a flower that smells a little bit honeyed and at the same time soapy. I've described this before as something that smells like chamomile tea with honey. Yeah, that's how it smells like. Guys, this is very potent in the air. Like you won't really realize how much scent bubble it gives you until the people around you tells you or like compliment you how good you smell like. This definitely will make you feel clean, fresh all day. This has a very strong jasmine and amberfix as well that might turn some people off because this in the dry down smells very soapy. So yeah, just keep that in mind before buying this fragrance in case you're interested. But guys, you know that I consider this as one of my best discoveries this year. I truly love and enjoy this fragrance. Performance is beast, extremely long lasting, very fresh and clean smelling scent that is perfect to use during the hot season, but I think as well that this is perfect to use all year round, like a signature scent. This can easily pass as a signature scent. Highly recommend this, guys. You've heard me talking about this fragrance several times already, so I won't continue further. Tília by Marc Antoine Barrois. And by the way, in case you are wondering where to get Tília, here in Europe, I got mine from Raffinade Perfumery. Of course, this fragrance will be here. Wulong Cha by Nishane. What can I say? Of course, it has to be here. This is probably the longest lasting tea scent that I've ever tried. This is such a refreshing citrus and oolong tea and musk combo that is a perfect example of a long-lasting summer freshie. This to me as well is not your ordinary bright and citrus scent because This one has an oolong tea in it that gave it a little bit of dryness, however, not too much. Imagine like a dry tea, a little bit bitter, added with the citrusy notes and the clean musk in the base. This fragrance just smells very refreshing, guys. I love this fragrance. It will definitely make you feel fresh and clean for more than 8 hours. Highly recommend. This to me is the longest lasting fresh citrusy tea fragrance that you can get in the market. Wulong Cha by Nishane. And last but not the least is something that I don't have, and it is Vibrato by Sospiro. Okay, by now you've heard about that fragrance. I never owned a bottle. However, I finished 5 ml of that, and guys, it is truly beast mode citrus fragrance. So if you have the budget and if you're looking for a citrusy, woody, ambery, grapefruit fragrance, I highly recommend you checking out Vibrato, because that one is a beast, okay, when it comes to performance. However, if you don't have the budget and you don't want to spend a lot, Junoon Oud by Haramain can scratch the itch. This may not be that beast mode level like Vibrato. However, they smell exactly the same, and Junoon Oud lasts at least like 6 to 8 hours, so it will kind of scratch the itch. This to me is very bright, citrusy, ambery and woody as well. I highly recommend it as it lasts as well. However, if you want like a beast mode level of citrus, grapefruit fragrance, then go ahead. You have the budget, go for Vibrato. So those are the longest lasting freshies that I have in my collection. What do you think of it? Have you tried any of them? Thank you all so much for watching, and I hope that this video was useful for you guys, especially if you're looking for a long-lasting summer fragrance to use this time of the year. See you in the next one, guys. Bye-bye.